Most modern adults spend the majority of their day sitting at desks, in cars, on couches. Over time, sitting has been blamed for slowing metabolism and contributing to weight gain. The assumption is simple. Sitting equals inactivity, and inactivity equals fat gain. But metabolism doesn't respond to posture alone.
It responds to how often the body is active.
Standing does increase energy expenditure compared to sitting. Muscles in the legs, hips, and core remain lightly engaged to maintain posture. Blood flow improves.
Muscle fibers stay active. Calorie burn rises slightly.
However, the increase is modest. Standing burns only a small number of additional calories per hour compared to sitting. Standing is not exercise. It does not dramatically raise metabolic rate on its own. This is where many people feel confused. If standing truly boosted metabolism in a meaningful way, simply standing more should lead to noticeable weight loss. But for most people, that doesn't happen. The reason is not that standing is useless. It's that posture alone is not the driver of metabolism. Metabolism is driven by movement. When people stand, they tend to shift weight, fidget, pace, and change position more often. These small movements increase total daily energy expenditure. This is known as non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. NEAT includes all movement outside of structured exercise. Walking, stretching, adjusting posture, and transitioning between positions. NEAT can account for hundreds of calories per day. Sitting becomes a problem when it leads to stillness. Long periods of uninterrupted sitting reduce muscle contractions. Blood sugar clearance slows. Fat-burning enzymes become less active. Over time, prolonged stillness contributes to insulin resistance and metabolic inflexibility. It's not the chair that causes metabolic slowdown. It's the absence of movement. Standing without movement can create the same issue. Standing still for hours does not significantly improve metabolism. Muscles adapt quickly to static positions.
Without frequent movement, the metabolic benefit disappears.
Posture does not replace activity.
Interrupting stillness is what matters most.
Standing up regularly. Walking briefly. Stretching the hips and legs. These short activity breaks stimulate muscle contractions and improve glucose uptake. Even light movement signals the body to stay metabolically active. Frequent movement improves blood sugar control. Muscle contractions help pull glucose out of the bloodstream without relying heavily on insulin.
This reduces blood sugar spikes and lowers fat storage signals.
Over time, insulin sensitivity improves. Energy becomes more stable throughout the day. Movement also affects appetite regulation. When metabolism remains active, hunger hormones are more predictable. Energy crashes become less frequent. This makes eating patterns more consistent and easier to manage. Standing desks can be helpful, but only when they encourage movement. The benefit comes from alternating positions: sitting, standing, walking, and stretching throughout the day. Static standing is not the goal. Dynamic movement is. The most metabolically supportive approach combines regular posture changes, frequent light movement, dedicated exercise sessions. Each layer supports metabolism differently. Standing supports opportunity. Movement supports activation. Exercise supports adaptation. Weight loss does not depend on eliminating sitting. It depends on reducing prolonged inactivity. You can sit and stay metabolically healthy if you move often. You can stand and still be metabolically inactive if you remain still. Metabolism responds to patterns, not positions. Short, repeated movement signals throughout the day keep metabolic pathways engaged. These signals add up more than a single long workout, followed by hours of inactivity. The takeaway is simple. Standing is better than sitting only when it leads to movement. Movement is better than posture. Consistency is better than intensity. If metabolism feels sluggish, the solution is not standing all day. The solution is moving more often. Change positions. Break up stillness. Keep the body engaged. Metabolism doesn't require dramatic changes. It responds to frequent signals that the body is active, safe, and supported. When movement becomes part of the day, not just the workout, metabolism stays responsive. Sitting isn't the enemy. Stillness is. And movement is the antidote.